a poor man have more than 5 children, they say he breeding children like rabbit. If a rich man do the same thing, he's blessed with a large family. So I want to be rich because they treat you different.
Please give it up for Cindy and Jane, everyone.
It's nice. What? New Year, same shades. Who this? Hello, and welcome. Red wine, come in. Woo! Listen, if you guys are seeing me, say yeah, because I am not seeing anything. I'm not seeing a thing, but feeling real good. I'm feeling good. Let me just share it. How is everybody? Happy New Year. Well, kind of. I mean, is the year still new though? I know, right? So long I ain't see you. I still ain't seeing you. Let me get this off. Welcome. So I could see all your good this evening. Happy New Year. And have you ever been to a couch lime? You see, I have snow and thing, eh? Where we all just having a good time. Welcome to the couch lime. We go have a good time. Oh gosh. Listen, welcome. It's been a long time, I know. Forgive me, but the world reopened and life, you know, people and life and things and how are you going? Oh gosh, let me see who here. What, Paula, hello. David Mohammed. Sadie, how you doing? Red. Diane, Thomas, Denise, Mirage, oh gosh, all you're welcome. And you know how it goes. We have 2 rules, and it's fairly simple. As you come in, you share the live, and you invite your friends and your family to come. And your enemies, let them see how good we live in. Tell them come. And you share the live. And you just relax, and we're going to start the warm-up. We have a real nice show planned today. And I'm so glad that so many of you all are coming in and walking in. Tell me where you're watching the show from. Tell me what you're drinking. Tell me how much you had grieving for the carnival. Jeez and ages, what is going on? No carnival? No carnival, all here. Well, what we gonna do? I hear they still have pan. People still releasing song after song. It's in our heart. You know what I mean? Carnival will be with us no matter what. No matter where we are. We are Carnival, and I really believe that. You know what I mean? It's in the way we walk. It's in the way we talk. Woo! Already. Today, the show is sponsored by my Trini box. So again, the last show they sponsored, and Lavon won herself a beautiful box that she showed us pictures of. And so today somebody's gonna win a box as well, but we have a question. So you have to stay logged in, and you have to follow my page if you're not doing so already. Follow my Trini box. And I want to shout out Jason in the Indian room. I know all you don't see him, but oh gosh, he's worked hard. And he's pressure me. He just pressure me. Right. Hey, June, Happy New Year. Pan lime. Right. So I'm going to warm all here before I bring my guest on. Let me warm the things up a little bit. You know what I mean? Let me see. I'm going to start all with a nice, easy little riddle. So a doctor and a bus driver are both in love with the same woman named Sarah. Sarah, easy. So the bus driver has to go away for a week, and he wants to keep the doctor from seeing Sarah. What does he give to Sarah? What do you think the bus driver gives to Sarah so that the doctor can't see her at all? Let me see if all is sharp today. Denise, rum is your answer for every question is rum. And I get it. He should probably give us some rum, but yet it's not that. It's not rum. Laxative. What, Ole? He bust it, neither. Hello, Karen, hi. Bushy tail, Diane. What does the bus driver give? Did you all share the live? Don't forget, share the live and tell your friends and family to come in, because we have a very nice, listen, my guest this evening, I look at man, blinders, Hi, Rose, Happy New Year. I want to share with you all, I'm a shopaholic, I am. And I'm at the point where I really wish clothes could talk. I mean, seriously. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, it's ridiculous. Not a conductor. Like sometimes I walk into a store and I just wish the clothing will say, oh God, you again? I think you have enough. I think we have seen enough of you. We are not yet on sale. Hold up, go home. That's the relationship I want to develop with clothing. You know what I mean? Help me. Somebody do that, and I don't have the time. I don't have the time to invent it, but I will buy it. I will support it. Hi, Beth. Eye patches, darkers. No. Think again. Think doctor, and you want the doctor to not see the woman. What you would give so that the doctor don't come? I gave Ole a real good hint. What keeps a doctor away? Ting, 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 ting. What keeps a doctor away? Maybe Zavi's pepper sauce, Denise, but no. I know. Red are trying. Listen, I want the clothes to say something to me, and I want my shoes like apple. That's right, Michelle, apple. Apples, that's right. So the bus driver gave Sarah 7 apples, 1 each day to keep the doctor away. The bus driver thinking 7 apples. You understand? That doctor ain't no hit him. He can't even, he can't go. There's no reason to go because apples. Next one. A warming all up. Find all you dull this evening, eh? What are you drinking? Next thing. Hi, Patricia Nanton, the bus driver. No, you have things in tune. 11 plus 2 is 1. So what is 9 plus 5? If 11 plus 2 is 1, what is 9 plus 5? Champagne, screwdriver. I'm having some coconut water with a little dash of whiskey, you know? Fanciness. Paula, please get a drink. Please get a, don't come here and dry out with lime, please. Get something to drink. If 11, no, not 14. Hi, Patricia. Beth, you're thinking too logical and too straight. With a dash of whiskey, with a you know, with a little of whiskey. Topo Chico, that's a drink? Like a kiddie's drink? 9 and 5. Hi! Oh my gosh, Elena! Get something to drink, please. If 11 plus 2 is equal to 1, get a drink, Elena. Get a drink. What is 9 plus 5? Oh, Topo Chico sound like a kiddie's drink, though. What did happen in it? Club soda? No, 9 plus 5. Come on here. Listen, do some jumping jacks or some push-ups and warm up the brain a little bit for me, please. 9 plus 5. I'll have to give all of the answer. 9 plus 5 is 2. 11 plus 2 is 1. Did I mess it up? And 9 plus 5 is 2. We're dealing with time here with the clock. Did I mess it up? I hope not. Relax all here. No, let's stretch out all your muscles a little bit. So if I mess up that one, don't get vexed. But it's 11 plus 2 is 1. 9 plus 5 is 2 because it's the time. Right? Nice. We're moving along. Listen, I tell all, invite all your friends, you know, because I have a guest. I'm going to talk to somebody who have a lot of things to say. And listen, it's going to be fun. Let's see, we're moving on. If 2 snakes marry, what will their towels say? If 2 snakes, and listen, we're not talking snakes as in deceitful people. Not that kind of snake. We're talking about the reptile snakes, like 2 mapipis. You know? What will their towels say? If, yeah? Come on, yeah. Come on, get all the blood flowing a little bit. Let me see how this is going, because I'm going to give all your pound. Where's Joseph? Where's Kia? People missing all your ping them in. Because the thing going and start to heat up, you know. 2 snakes got married. Let me say a Mapipi and a Macawell. I like, but it's 2 towels. One will say something and his and her. I find all this slow this evening. His and her. Oh. Bang, bang, bang. Pa-ching, ching. Elena, I thought you would get this, you know. I'm relying on you. We're moving on. This is a place in Trinidad where people go and, you know, like they lime and they cook curry duck and they drink rum and scotch and babash. There's a hospital. It's a place in Trinidad, Elena. You're learning a little bit because one day you'll probably be in Trinidad. Hi, Shauna, beautiful. Yeah, but what river? It just can't be river. What's the name of the river? It's a popular river. Cora. Denise, get it. Cora River. You know here they don't cook duck and thing here, you know. There's called it. If a duck, like I witness some ducks falling on storm drainage, and they call the fire department, and a fire truck with firemen and water came. This is some first world thing. Listen, very, very serious about rescuing these little ducklings, you know, because the mommy duck was crying. My solution would have been to cook the mother, because she's clearly not fit to see about them ducklings, you understand? But not here, not here. They rescue the ducklings. All right, we're warming up. My guest waiting to come in, boy. Oh gosh, only one more. And then we're jumping straight into it. I'm going to give you all a pun. Hi, Frankie. Hi, Carol. This is a pun, all right? Oh, my glasses. People who stumble into mirrors need to something themselves. People who stumble into mirrors need to something themselves. What's the pun? That would work. Yes, there's wash the pot in the river, Sheena, yeah, lie. Watch, that's right. Jojo, that's right. Watch. They need to watch. Gosh, I like this one. That's right, is watch. The answer is watch. And I'm going to give all you one more pun. When I get naked in the bathroom, like there's an X-rated show, what is going on? When I get naked in the bathroom, the shower usually gets something on. What's the pun? When I get naked in the bathroom, the shower usually gets something on. One word. Yes, Elena got it. Turned. Sheena likes steamy too. I like steamy, but it's turned. Listen, it happens all the time. My shower, oh God, always turn this. Oh God, I like this one, boy. Everybody like this one. Turned on. That's right. That's right. All is sounding warm enough, you know, and all is sounding ready. All is sounding ready. So I'm going to introduce my guests for today. So this guy, let me tell you, I have known him for a very long time, for over 20 something years. I have trusted him so many times. He has called me to do stuff. I never question him. I will just follow his lead. I've believed in him. He has encouraged me and inspired me so much. He is a media personality, a comedian, a storyteller, an entrepreneur. He is a friend. He is a father. Join me in welcoming my friend, ERROL FABIEN. Ta-da!
Right, just right. Good evening, everybody. It's great to be here, just right.
ERROL FABIEN, how are you?
I've been good, no, Cindy. What happening with you?
I am so happy to see you. I'm so honored to have you here with us this evening on the couch line. Hi, Irma. This started, ERROL, let me give you a little back. I know this started when the lockdown started and people wanted something to laugh and they reached out to me and I did this and we did this and we've been doing this for a while and we sort of changed things up now where we have you coming in and just sharing with us today. So, ERROL, you were born in Guapo, Gonzales Village, Guapo. At what age
Gonzales, yeah.
when you moved to Trinidad?
When I moved to Trinidad, same day.
From Guapo.
I was.
Where is Guapo?
You're outer line. You're very much outer line. Oh, shucks. You know, time up. I have to go now.
That was just a warm up. That was just a warm up
I'm
everybody,
warm.
you know.
I'm warm.
Yeah, you're warm. So, all right, okay. So you have 9 siblings, am I right? 9 siblings?
8 siblings. I'm the ninth.
8 and you?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think your mom had a favorite?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah. Me.
Was it obvious?
It was me.
Ah!
I mean,
Oh my God.
come on. When you see the lot of us, I must be the favorite. Come on.
I know because people say it's not possible. I only have one son, and so he's my favorite. Sometimes. Um, but people say when you have a lot of kids, it's impossible to have a favorite. But you have
That's
7.
not true. That's not true.
So
You
do
see how
you have
favorite
a
work, right?
favorite?
How it works is different things, in terms of who does clean the yard good, you might have a favorite in that. Who's bring home your change, you might have a favorite there. Different thing. Who's listen, you have a favorite there. So yeah, it's a dynamic thing.
I like that you said that, because what I want you to do for us now is your 7 kids. I want you to use one word to describe each of them, starting with your least favorite. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But one word to describe each of them.
I'll start with the eldest, and the word will be deep. Then it will be daring for the next one. The next one will be unbelievable. My next one will be challenging. The next one will
Yes.
be do darling. The next one will be amazing. All are, but this one, yeah. And
Yes.
then the next one is like niceness.
Niceness. Oh, I hope they'll be able to see this. I love that. I feel Dudu Darling is your favorite, the way the way you say it, Dudu Darling, that come across as a little favoritism. The tone implied it. Just a little bacchanal to lighten up the talk today. So, my darling, I read a blog of yours that you wrote on September 10th, 2009. And you were talking about a play that you did, and it so happens I was actually in that play as well. It was my first time being on stage with in Trinidad or ever in such a production, and I trusted you. You called me, and we did it. And I came across this blog that I'd never seen before, where you spoke about anxiety. I don't know if you even remember. And
I have no recollection.
Yeah, you said it was the day that the play was supposed to start, the night that it was starting, and you said you feel very anxious because you were playing a gay man in this play. And to quote you, you said, while in active use, you never had a sense of yourself, so that you would
Correct.
never have even thought of playing such a role as a gay man, because you were battling with so many, I guess, self-esteem issues, but being sober gave you that strength to overcome that and just play a gay man, because it didn't define you. And that was so powerful to me to read. I want to know, where are you now with handling anxiety? Where are you?
Oh, I have a lot of anxiety. Different things, different times. It's a real normal, natural, human place to end up from time to time. But I have lots of different things in place in my life. I have a counselor, I have a therapist, I have family members, I have different situations I handle when I confront anxiety. I handle different things differently. But anxiety will always be a part of life, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I tell people I live on the cusp of anxiety and anger. Like I
Okay.
am almost always angry. Or you know what I mean? Like, in fact, I'm probably angry now. I'm just waiting to find out why. I'm always ready to be angry. You know, I live in a right, almost ready. Um, so you have this Gael TV. I want to know, tell us, because what prompted Gael? Why Gael when you started? Why?
Well, I was asked to join the team, and I was given a shareholding to bring my brand to Gaia because I am unapologetically Caribbean man. I believe in young people. I believe in archiving and telling our stories and keeping those stories. So it was a natural fit because, and turns out the station is really about all of those things. And so I was offered a
Right.
shareholding to join and bring my brand. And that's how I got into the TV station. But I'd worked with that team who produced the program Guile since 1985. I'd been working with them on different productions.
Oh wow, nice. You know, every time I think of Gael, I think of there was a song Dala 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 La 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 La. That song, I don't know, that was from the
That,
beginning, I guess, the
that, that,
inception, you know?
that was the theme song for a soap opera that was in it called Dollars. And that was the theme song for it.
Oh, you know what, Errol? I mentioned it earlier. I kind of touched on it briefly where I said, like you would call me, and I've trusted you for so many years. You've called me and you've just said to me, Cindy Ann, meet me tomorrow, 7 o'clock. So. And I never asked a question. I just got there so many times. And it
Poor
has
thing, like
always
a lamb
been
to the slaughter.
a wonderful. I know, I know, right? Listen, people saying they're thinking about Gael. They say I always cuss ready. Lord, I don't have a good reputation at all. I have some work to do, boy. Um,
You do,
who
you
was
do.
that person for you? Who was that person that threw you to be slaughtered and you just walked in blindly?
Wow. So many people, so many times, because I'm a very trusting person. And when opportunity knocks, and I have to say this is really since I've embraced recovery. But
Right.
so many times different people call and say, Errol, and I would turn up because I know if I don't turn up, I cannot have an opportunity. Sometimes it can be an opportunity
Mm.
gone bad, but it cannot happen if I don't turn up. So I am the real lamb to the slaughter again. I get called, I turn up.
And you know, I am not like that. I am not trusting at all. Each time you call me at a time when I was like, all right, I'll give Errol this one chance because I will question you. Listen, I would question you to the T. Then cuss, then get angry. But you used to catch me good. You used to catch me real good all the time. So
Every time.
I wanna touch on October 1st. The world saw it was all over. Everybody was like, help Uncle Errol, Gael. We were tuned in, and in a very short space of time, Errol, you amassed more than you needed. So it
Yeah.
was testimony to what you mean and what you have come to mean to so many people. Um, Tell me, what has life been after that? Because we went through it with you. What's happening with Errol today?
Is trying to put pieces back together because it was a real, I, hmm. I imagine a rape might get that kind of vibe, that kind of feeling. It was a real intrusion. It was a real
Mm-hmm.
off-key thing. Personally, I cannot say it was embarrassment or anything like that because where I come from, that's a that happened to me there. But it's been trying to put things together now with a sense that there's a kind of an obligation to something somewhere. And that is to all the hundreds and thousands of people who say, no, 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 you have to continue, hold something, hold something. So I am even more, there's even more resolve in maintaining the brand and getting it right and training young people and doing new things. And I thought I had gotten more than enough, which is why we stopped the fund. But when we did go to the bank, we needed more. But that's a whole next story. But funds did what the funds did do what people sent it to do, you know. And
Right.
today I'm sitting in the studio now. I'm sitting in the Tony Hall TV studio right now.
Wow. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
of course, tragedy is comedy. You know, that's the formula for comedy. They say,
Yes.
you know, tragedy plus time is comedy. And so for me, and I mean, I wasn't in this situation, but my first thought when I saw what happened and you were back, and I was like, damn, Errol got a real good clean out. You know what I mean? You get clean
Yes, I
out,
did.
your place was clean.
Brooklacks couldn't give me a better clean out.
I tell you, that's bad. You can't tell. You can't convince me otherwise. I saw it. I say, what the hell is this bike? I need that project by me.
I could arrange it. I know people who know people.
We'll talk off camera, because that was a beautiful. That is what I saw. I saw cleanliness. I say, what a beautiful, no dust, nothing. We're gonna take a very quick break, Errol. Do not go, because we have a sponsor. So we're gonna run this. Don't move. We're coming back.
We could continue next week.
No, we can't continue next week. We're taking 2 minutes, and you have to give away a prize. So don't move.
Okay, I'll give away a prize when we come back. But people wait to use the studio right now watching me, you know.
Oh, what? Tell them don't move. We're coming back now. Don't move. It's
my training box, and we're very happy to be here in the coach line with CINdays.
CINdays, we just want to thank you and your amazing team for having us here today, and we hope everyone is enjoying this live as much as we are.
And don't forget to follow us at My Training Box on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Proudly TT.
I want to be rich. Because when a poor man go by the races and lose his money, they say, look at him, he's a gambler. When the same thing happened to a rich man, they say, he had a bad day handicapping. So I want to be rich, because they treat you different. If a poor man have more than 5 children, they say, he breeding children like rabbit. If a rich man do the same thing, he's blessed with a large family. So I want to be rich, because they treat you different. Let me tell you, after a poor man drink, I sat around and say, oh God, he vomited down the place. A rich man had an attack of chronic biliousness. So I want to be rich. I tell you, 2 children were drug addicts, one from a rich family, one from a poor family. You know what they say about the poor child? He's nothing but a old addict. He ain't going to do nothing else with them, so but to shoot them. The rich child had a touch of chemical dependency and was in need of rehabilitation. So I want to be rich, because they treat you different. I went by the General Hospital, and it had 2 boys there with breakfoot in the hospital. One from a rich family, one from a poor family. When the poor boy walked in, the doctor said, madam, your child foot break. We're going to put it in a cast. When it's in the cast, keep him off the foot. When you take off the cast, let him walk around plenty, he go heal fast. When the rich child's mother came in, the same doctor said, madam, your child's tibia has been severely traumatized, resulting in a fissure. The limb must be encasted, and during that period, elevation is required. When, however, we remove the cast, physiotherapy will be necessary for a speedy recovery. Why? I want to be rich. If a poor man have more than 5 children, they say he breeding children like rabbit. If a rich man do the same thing, he's blessed with a large family. So I want to be rich because they treat you different.
What a beautiful piece, ERROL. You wrote that?
A long time ago. A long, long time ago, I talk about in the 90s.
What? And it's still so relevant today.
Yeah, that's the thing when we deal with universal themes. Bits and pieces from different places, but I pull them and put my, my spin on things and so on. But I would have done that for the first time somewhere around 1995 or so.
Wow. When I heard it, I was like, poor rabbits just get such a bad rap all the time, you know what I mean? But such a beautiful piece. But ERROL, what do you say to creatives now, today? Because as I am now, my history, my past, my career was in admin and HR. I'm now, within the last 5-6 years, started in the entertainment industry. And what they say is, if you're doing it for money, you might as well stop. But then we also have to live.
You have to buy groceries.
Yeah, I mean, what do you say to creatives now, particularly today with what has happened in the world? What do you say to these young creatives? Huh?
We come together. Form collectives, work together, because of course, this market here too is so small. When we work separately, there isn't enough to get anybody up and going. But if we come together, we could get all of the eyeballs or all of the sponsorship or all the things coming into a place where everybody could get some. But when John Tire Shop sit down with $1,000 for sponsorship and 7 people come with creative projects, then nobody gonna get enough to get anything done. So let's work together and create things. And on that note, I have something real special to tell you. In March, I'm launching, for want of a better term for a concept, a Caribbean Netflix. It's a subscription platform that will have Caribbean content only. And I have Caribbean people from all over who are already pledging their content. And this is going to happen. And it's 20 TT a month to subscribe and 200 TT a year. That's the introductory price. And that's why talking about coming together, because everybody have their content on YouTube and Vimeo or wherever, earning pennies. But if we all come together in one place, people will subscribe because that's where the content is. So that's what I have to say to creatives in every field, in every genre.
Yeah, well, I want you'll have to send it to me or whatever, so we could pin what you just said, because for the people who will watch it after, and so we could share it,
Absolutely.
ERROL, years ago, you co-pioneered the first humorous calypso tent ever. I think I came to Yangatang tent, I don't know, every night. It was, let me tell you. For those who don't know,
hilarious. It was hilarious.
Oh my God, I came Yangatang tent probably every weekend. I mean, it was Yangatang, and then it went to Maljo. How many seasons you all did that for? Do you like how many seasons?
We opened in 2000 and I stopped in 2004 was the final one I did, because we started Gael and I didn't have the capacity to do both, because Gael was birthing, it was new, it was like 20 hours a day work, and it just took everything out of me.
Do you see a future for something like that again, though?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The need is there. Caribbean people love to laugh. we love kaiso, we love drama, and it's about mixing those ingredients together. Once we get those together inside there, boom, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong.
Well, listen, you see, I'm so glad I asked you because I formulate in my head why it stopped. I'm like, once a name is a powerful thing. So I said, oh God, Maljo, a blighty thing. That's probably why it stopped. Yangatang is a bacchanal thing. Maybe it was too much a bacchanal. So maybe change the name. But I'm glad that's not the reason because I would have
Well,
real bad advice for you.
Let me tell you, the Yangatang name, which was not my word, was a word the other guy, one of the investors had, and we used it for a long time. And things got really rotten that season. People get greedy, excuse me. And they wanted the name. No, it was registered to me, it belonged to me and everything. But my truth is that I know I didn't make up that word. Although it was registered to me, I know it wasn't mine. So I released it. And I say, I don't want people to want what I have so much. Let me go with Maljo. I want thing nobody don't want. So we go with Maljo. And Maljo ran very successfully for the years that it ran. Very successfully.
Nice. So what are your pet peeves?
I can't stand being late and people being late. And right now I'm late.
Oh gosh, we finished. So we're going and give away the gift now.
All right.
So you ask a question, it's up to you. Let me tell people what they will win. They will win
right.
a box sponsored by My 20 Box. And once they win, they answer correctly, they will message me and we will make arrangements. So you ask.
The question is, how many pickers are there on a pump city seed?
Right. Okay. So like you won the box. It seems as if you want to keep the box for yourself.
No. Here's it. On the priority bus route, when you leave Port of Spain, where's the first terminal located? On the priority bus route, when you leave Port of Spain headed east, where's the first terminal located?
I should probably preface this by saying a lot of the people here not in Trinidad. Oh, look, people guessing. So let me see.
I understand that. San Juan, correct. Whoever is Paula Malone Flores, she's absolutely correct.
Oh, really?
Absolutely correct.
Paula has won a box sponsored by, I tell you, she's smart. People say Citygate. Boy,
she jumped on that one time, boy.
People went to count the thing on a pump city, ERROL. You send people to buy pump city and count the thing. What kind of... So ERROL, before we go, I want you to just tell me two things and then we're done. Your superhero name and power, if you were to be a superhero.
Me? My superhero name will be Danjuma and my power will be love.
I love that. And final words as you say goodbye.
Let's all really try to stay together and work together. The world is in transition into something we're not sure. But what we're not sure if we'll need paper money, we're not sure if we'll need car, we're not sure if we'll need aeroplane, but what we will need is each other. So let's stay together. Just right.
Just right. Thank you so much. And
bye-bye.
Thanks for joining me.
Okay.
Love ups. Well, that was it, Olia. Thanks for joining us. You know, I always have a little surprise, a little something in the bag, eh? I have a little something in the bag for those of you. I want to read a story. And this story, let me see who's here for story time before we close off today's show. Did you all enjoy that? Wasn't that beautiful? Yvette say every pomsite is different. Paula Maloon Flores, you will contact me for your prize. And I am going to read a story that you all will enjoy. Annie, I don't think you should leave. This story is right, will fall right in your yard. Don't go. This is a story. It's called Put Tony's Nuts in Your Mouth. So the name of the story, Put Tony's Nuts in Your Mouth. Yeah. And it's written by Bimsi Tayanito. All right. Tony has big nuts and small nuts. Tony has plenty nuts. He has pecans and walnuts. Nuts without or with a shell. There is no nut that Tony does not sell. Doric say he wish he was Tony. Tony sells his nuts all day. He always has a line. Always has a line. Some say Tony's nuts smell great. Some say they taste divine. They drive or walk or ride the bus. They come from north and south to take those hot and salty nuts and put them in their mouth. People like nuts. People like nuts. Tony dips his chocolate nuts until they are just right. He knows your mom will take them home and suck on them tonight. Gosh. You know, you're like nuts. BJ looks at Tony's nuts and tries hard not to stare as Stephen grabs at his nutsack and finds a big old pear. Like a pair of nuts, not like a pear to eat, a pair of nuts, like two. That's right. Jumbo nuts, Annie. BJ plays with Tony's nuts in the closet at his house. Grandpa says he should just come out as he pops one in his mouth. Grandpa likes to go in there and take his camera with him. He loves to look at photographs when Tony's nuts are in them. He swears it isn't weird or queer. He says it's not a crime. Grandpa licks the salt right off of Tony's nuts sometimes. Grandpa likes salt nuts. Look at Grandpa. See? Grandpa. The girls too like Tony's nuts. Of this, there is no doubt. Every girl around this town has put them in her mouth. Every girl? Not me. Ladies, you all put Tony's nuts. I never had Tony's nuts. Jumbo, sunshine snacks, holiday food. I don't know Tony's nuts at all. Never had it. On the way to school today, riding on the bus, the Johnson twins were in the back sharing Tony's nuts. Aww, sharing is caring. That's nice. That is nice. Back and forth they open up, hoping that they don't get those big and tasty nuts stuck down in their throat. It's a dangerous game they're playing with these nuts. Dangerous game. even Miss Bull, like the softball coach and his special friend, will have a go at Tony's nuts every now and then, you know? You know, they're not too into it, but now and again they'll try it, you know? There really is no argument. Mount Rushmore ought to be a monument of Tony's nuts for all the world to see. See that? See that? The end. Karen, you know Tony and him nothing. The end, crick crack. Monkey breaky back for a piece of pomerac. Only remember that? So thank you all so much for joining us this Sunday. I hope you had an amazing evening. I wish you guys everything and so much more. And stay tuned for the next Couch Lime. Have you ever been to a Couch Lime? Remember, share the live, follow and like our page, and be fair to each other. Love and kisses. Bye.
Please give it up for Cindy and Jane, everyone.
It's nice.